Hey YouTube, I know I haven't vlogged at all my whole pregnancy, but I just wanted to give like an overview of how it's been going, how things have been going. Right now we are 29 days until my scheduled C-section, so I'm very excited. In the beginning of my pregnancy, it was really hard. I'm gonna stop walking because I'm getting out of breath. The beginning of my pregnancy was really hard because I was always tired, always nauseous, which is something I didn't experience too much with my son as far as the severity. This time I was so exhausted, so nauseous that I couldn't even like do basic things. Like right after work, I'd go to sleep around 6-7 o'clock and wake up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning and still be nauseous and sick. Another thing that I had to do this time was take nausea medicine. I didn't have to do that with my son. I just dealt with it for 11 weeks and it went back to normal. But this one, I was nauseous for about 16 weeks, which is almost unbearable because you want to feel normal, you want energy, you want to be there for your family, which I have now, and it was like impossible to do. So I got on medication. And the medication, I don't remember what it was called, Zofran or something like that, but it's little tablets you put in your mouth and they dissolve and they taste pretty good to me anyway. And they worked very well, almost like instantly, like 10-15 minutes I felt relief. However, they made me constipated. I wouldn't be able to poop for like a day after taking just one tablet. So I kind of pick and choose when I would take the tablets, when I really needed them, and then I would space it out so I wouldn't take more than 1 or 2 tablets a week, basically, because you know, obviously you need to go to the restroom. Yeah, so that was that. And then I got swollen feet like right away. That was one of the first symptoms I found when I found out I was pregnant. Was swollen feet. That was something instant. And just overall, I didn't gain weight or anything. I just felt huge right away and round right away. And I'll put some pictures at the end of this to kind of show you guys what I mean. So anyway, we found out we were having a girl, and all my symptoms, my stomach shape, everything, or you know, the way I was forming, was you could say it was showing me that I was having a girl, but honestly I think it was just the difference, like a different baby altogether. So you just never know. I'm gonna sit down. And yeah, so this fly is like bothering me. I'm out of breath just standing here. Yeah, so we have our baby shower in 2 days. I'm really excited. I haven't bought anything for her because I don't want to buy too much stuff like I did with my son and end up getting a bunch of gifts and not using most of the stuff. I feel like that's kind of a waste of people going out their way to spend their hard-earned money if I'm buying stuff behind them buying stuff or before. So yeah, so I'm not going to buy anything until we see what she gets at her baby shower and then go over the necessities. So far I haven't gained any weight. Around week 25 I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes with her. I didn't have it with my son at all. And so they put me on a really strict diet. And I'll make a video about my diet soon. But yeah, I literally eat as if I'm trying to lose weight, basically, but I'm not. I'm just giving my body the maximum nutrition without being gluttonous, basically. So the whole eating for 2 thing does not apply. I literally can't do that, which is good for me. So initially I started losing weight, and I gained 7 pounds before I was diagnosed, and the first month I lost the 7, and now I'm down 7 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. So my stomach is really tight. My face is smaller. my energy, I feel, because of that is lower. And that might just be because I'm 35 weeks tomorrow. But who knows? So it's just kept me on track. I would have wished that I could have done this eating this well without the diagnosis, but let's be honest, unless there's a risk or some type of motivation, most pregnant women are not going to be super strict on their diet because you're pregnant, you're hormonal, and you crave things. And most of the things I crave I cannot have, like milkshakes, mac and cheese, stuff like that. So anyway, right now the pregnancy it's going. I have 3 more weeks of work. Yes, she is due in a month, so I'm literally only taking a week off from work, just because it's something I personally want to do, just to make sure that my family doesn't have to like stress about paying things while I'm on leave. I will be getting paid, obviously, but I just started my job a little over a year ago, and so I don't want my leave to run out too soon before I come back. So the way I'm doing it, the way I'm planning on doing it, I won't run out at all. I just have to keep pushing because I am very tired, I'll be honest with you guys. Also, I don't know, it's so much stuff since I've been pregnant. I've been pregnant 8.5, 9 months almost, and haven't updated you guys at all. I've started experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions, and this happens quite often, especially when I'm walking around like I am right now, and at night. So my doctor said that's normal. Obviously, they're not as painful as they used to be when I had my son. When I was pregnant with Taj, I would have Braxton Hicks contractions so painful my husband would have to literally carry me upstairs to our apartment. So far they're not that painful. She has dropped already, so I have the cute mommy waddle that's very painful down there, you know, something I just can't ignore. But she's dropped. She's been head down for a long time. She's a mover, but not as much as a mover as my son. She's mostly like a shifter, and she likes to stick her butt outside of my stomach. And I'll put some pictures at the end of how big my stomach is and everything right now. Yeah, we're just really, really excited for her. I still cannot believe that I'm having a girl. She looks just like her dad and her brother, which I'm really jealous about. That's okay. But yeah, she'll be here no later than November 12th. And I'm going to try to vlog at my baby shower on Saturday. Hopefully I'll do that. It's really hard for me to vlog at events, especially if there's circles around me, because I'm not one that likes to be the center of attention at all. So it's a little awkward for me to be the center of attention and have a camera in my face where it makes me feel like I'm even more of a center of attention. But I want to document our baby shower because my husband and I didn't have a huge wedding. We didn't even have we had a ceremony, nothing big, and we didn't have a baby shower for my son. So it's like the biggest thing we're gonna have next to when my daughter and my son get married. So yeah, pregnancy is going good. I'm doing well. I'm gonna make a video probably Friday, tomorrow, or sometime this weekend about my gestational diabetes and how it's going, and giving you guys some tips and stuff, some motivation, because when I was diagnosed I got scared, like really scared, but it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's mostly challenging as far as your mind, which is how most things with diet goes. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing great, and I'll see you guys in the flip side.